Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? This fine Tuesday evening. Wow, I completely lost track of the day there, didn't I? This fine Tuesday evening. Good evening, how are you? My name is NJ Finch, and this is The TARDIS Tent. We are back with some Alan Wake. It has been a couple of weeks. I forget why. What the hell happened last week? Oh, yeah, doctor's appointment. That's what it was. I missed out. Oh. That's Dina Samuels art. Good evening, Dina Samuels art. I am not doing too badly. How are you? Excuse me. So, I'm pretty torn right now as to whether or not we dive right in from where we left off, or attempt to redo the last chapter, considering how it all just fell to shit. Most of it is pretty unwatchable. You know what, fuck it, yeah, we're gonna go back, we're gonna redo was it episode 3? On the Run, Mirror Peak. Or was it episode 4? Nope, it wasn't on that one. Yeah. Episode 3. We're gonna redo this.
Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, you're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly
You may
wrote.
ask me something,
Found true before
absolutely.
my eyes.
Go right on ahead.
on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire
Did I ask how you were
The
doing?
deadline.
I apologize if I did not.
Case.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful.
How long have I been streaming? I have been streaming
Listen, I
for
found out all
a year and a
sorts
half.
of
I think.
interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker.
I'm not sure the exact
We've
date
an
I started. I'm pretty sure it was like
agent
somewhere around
Night
October,
Owl.
November
FBI.
time, 23. So we've been going
You'd better come to the
almost a
station.
couple of years now.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
Quite happy with that. Thank you.
Let's make
for
this
asking.
quick, huh?
How long have you been doing art? Because
Help you,
I'm
folks?
assuming, based
Name's
on your name,
Randolph.
that you
I'm the manager.
do art.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The
Nice.
writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
Coming to find
As I
out.
was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious
I
deaths,
don't
urban
remember. Was
legends
this
come
part of the
true,
previous one, or-
And get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy
One
called
thing forgot to tell,
Thomas
just drop a follow
Now,
on your
somebody
Twitter
almost
as
found
well.
out
Oh,
that
you
they
dropped a
found
follow on
a
me.
famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he
Well,
wrote.
thank you very much.
Zane was into diving, so much so that the place came to be
yeah, that-
called Diver's Isle. But the
sorry,
volcano
just-
under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Divers Isle, Volcano, Zane, Thomas Zane, writer person. I am confused. Now I'm unsure as to whether this was. Did we do episode 2 last week? Or last time?
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's
I
trailer.
think we might have. Oops. Oh well. I guess we're doing this now. Let's have a little wander around, shall we? I'm assuming then that means also, by the way, you have yourself a Twitter. Is it Dina or Dinah, Samuel? Sorry, you have to excuse me for not being sure. But I'm assuming that means you also have a Twitter. Please feel free to plug. I will I will mention it and suggest people take a look.
Oh, give me a break, mister.
You
Can
call
we
one
just
friend
get a
here as
move
well.
on?
Sure thing. Yeah. If that's what I think it means, then absolutely. There we go. We're still trying to find. Oh, he's off. Okay. I say I'm kind of into his style. We've got a lot of layers going on right now, though, between a hoodie, what looks to be some sort of coat, and an overcoat. Like, how many layers does he need? Jesus, this guy's walking around in just a parka type situation. Well, not a parka at all. That's not even close to a parka. What am I on about?
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that.
I was wondering.
We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
What's that boat doing here? Tell me about the boat. Randy's dogs. Yum. I could go for a Randy dog. Salad with chicken. Small side salad. Chili dog. Hot dog. I like the sound of it. Not that I'm not still dealing with my dinner from earlier. I mean, lovely pizza. Excuse me, boy. I'm trying to get through. We're good, right? Okay. But yes. So how is everybody? Like I said last week, I wound up having an unexpected doctor's
a local
appointment.
girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Do you mind? I'm just trying to get
Jagger's a local spook store.
everyone
The
all
scratch and
caught up
hag
on stuff.
comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part.
The best.
All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy,
log
but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
So basically what you're telling me is loads of crazy bad shit has happened down at Diver Isle, Cauldron Lake, whichever it was. That was a very half-assed attempt to get rid of those birds that were pretty much done by the seams of it. Where else we going? Come on. That's fair. I certainly wouldn't want someone trying to watch my stream as they're driving. That sounds dangerous. But I appreciate you asking all the same. That's very kind of you. And again,
Well,
ladies,
mister,
if
this here's Rose's trailer.
you want to let me know what your Twitter details are, I can
We're
certainly
just here to talk to
announce
her,
them
pal.
for people to go check out. We made it to wherever it is we were going. Knock on this window. Is it a window or a door?
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose,
Nothing
you have my
weird
manuscript?
about this.
Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Nothing weird about that at all.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
There's
Yes.
a fish.
my
in the
manuscript.
percolator.
I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al. Al, what's... Oh...
Barry!
Oh no, Barry.
What?
There was a fish in the percolator.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
Barbarous.
I promised I'd come visit you. And your lovely wife. You must finish what you started.
This has already gone completely off the rails.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Turn the light off. Oh.
Back to work, boy.
Again, nothing weird about this situation
I
whatsoever.
felt nauseous, hungover.
Wow.
Only anger kept me going.
She really is obsessed with him.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Okay, so where do we even begin? Hey, look, it's Bam Margera. Yeah, okay, wow. So, we're off to a real start here today, aren't we?
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. Deserve more money. I'm so
Can I not speak to her?
handsome.
Like, I feel like she...
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
I like this trailer, though. It's quite nice. Very spacious. Is this a trailer, or is this just like a prefab home? Whatever it is. This is a very fancy kitchen. I am envious. Yes, so... now, let's see if I can get a modicum of control over what it is I'm trying to say right now. Good evening, hello. Yes, have we done the introduction? I don't know. Who cares? You know who I am. I'm here.
My gun and flashlight were gone.
Gun and
I have to
flashlight
find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
No time. So yeah, last week I had a doctor's appointment. It was a very amazing little turn of events. I mean, the NHS has never worked so effectively, I've found. So I wound up not being able to stream, but since then I have been futzing around with the old settings, and hopefully we should find ourselves not suffering... Oh, hello radio. Not suffering the same kind of bullshit that we'd had the week before, where this was just an absolute shit show.
Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me?
No, we've all been.
But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM. Hey, hi, it's Walt Snyder. What's on your mind, Walt? Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but... I ain't been drinking either, you know, I just... Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt. I had argument with Danny. You know Danny, and...
Yeah, you know Danny. Remember Danny?
I got in trouble with the law.
Mm.
You know, and, I'm just... Well... I heard something like that, Walt. Yeah. Well, you know, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, You let me bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I can feel it
I
coming.
was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt? I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I gotta...
Something is gonna happen. I have a feeling.
Maybe...
Elsewise, why would the game exist?
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
It certainly is, yes. So, what have you all been up to since last we spoke? I hope you have been having good weeks. Trying to think of what wonders I have to share. It's been a relatively quiet one for us, quite nicely. Obviously, finished up Prince of Persia last week, so that was quite nice. And then made a start on Persona 3, which I'm hoping everyone will enjoy, and I'm not just taking the piss with. Do very much love that game, and I'm excited to share it with people. This I would certainly I am enjoying, but I'm hoping we're not, like I said, I'm hoping we're not going to wind up in the same situation we were last week, where shit just self-destructs. In the meantime, though, I've been checking out some more stuff for future streams and whatnot. Enjoying a few games here and there. Reading up on the Necroscope 2, Vampiri. Still highly recommend this franchise, or just Brian Lumley in general. He seems to be a hell of a writer. A lot of interesting ideas in there. They're a very unique spin on vampires, which I have been thoroughly enjoying. Because, don't know about you, but vampire fiction seems painfully overwrought at the moment. Not that this is a particularly moment.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
Well, surely that's not a good idea. There's like a complete civilian hanging out there. Don't be shooting him.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
See?
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on!
And now we are in some deep shit.
Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have your chance if you let him get away!
That's the right way. Oh, no. Police officers. Guess I missed my opportunity to go wandering back that way and exploring. That's what you get for not paying attention to the minimap. Not that that really counts as a minimap. I feel like that would be better served as a compass rather than just a circle. It wouldn't make much sense. But whatever. There? No. He not there.
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Is he? You think so?
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Where is he? Fan out! Whoa! Where he go? Stop! Stop! Wait! Stop! God damn it! Where did he go? Keep an eye on him.
can't decide whether the subdued nature of this chase scene is adding to it or detracting from the tension, because it feels weird.
He's gone. Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Surely it can't actually be difficult to track down this one guy. Unless it's the supernatural bullshit at work, I think. I guess this is how we're gonna get a torch and okay. Or not.
I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive.
Damn.
You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
Yeah. You should listen to her. That's how that works.
The suspect was last sighted running along the boards of East-West.
Hey, look. I think. Oh, best viewers. Oh, yes. I love the prospect of paying for viewers. Thank you so much for your generous offer. Anyway, let's try and drag together a little bit of focus, shall we? But yeah, so I feel like there has been stuff that's worth sharing. Spent some time with the in-laws on the weekend, so that was nice. Met a dog. Well, didn't quite meet the dog, but there's a dog there that constantly likes to shout at us whenever we're nearby.
This way. Over here.
Over here. Oh no. Shit's getting spooky. Andy Dufresne. Oh, fuck you. Dufresne, party of two. Dufresne.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me.
No.
The cops didn't stand
Dufresne,
a chance.
search
They
party.
were after a writer, not a monster.
What's going on with these cars, eh?
Took out my deputies. Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He does wear a tweed jacket. Yes, I am Bigfoot.
But I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
This is an intriguing way of finding out how the local police and the FBI are going to crash out. Although it's quite interesting because clearly there's a lot of influence from Twin Peaks, and yet so far their FBI agents are nowhere near like shit, what David Lynch's FBI agents are.
There's nowhere to run.
Since David Lynch likes to make his FBI agents particularly weird. Oh, fuck. I mean, who doesn't love Special Agent Dale Cooper? He is the best. The birds took out the helicopter. What a normal sentence. Well, that's gonna be expensive. Thank fuck I'm not paying for that. Oh wait, my tax dollars! Ah. Wow, I actually had to pay, like, a coin, huh? Oh no. It's not a very impressive fire for a helicopter. I wasted a nickel on that. Or whatever it is Americans spend. Ooh.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what do you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Oda Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over.
Oda Scotch.
I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Nice blanket.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Oh, right. So that's where we're going, is it? I feel like I missed something. So right now we're escaping the police. The Popo, the 5-0. Oh, there's a gate.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
You imagine. So it might not actually be. You're just making it up. An interesting decision. It's an interesting choice to make, really. Yeah. Still don't have a torch or a
Unnatural
gun.
shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Luckily, there was a big old fucking light. No. But it seems so obvious. Really? Is there something wrong? Because I feel like that... Oh, okay. Never mind, I'm just an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. Hey! I love it. Now we can do the thing. I wonder what the point of this clearly army surplus light was.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Fucking typical. Stupid supernatural forces and their ability to fuck around with kick. Yes. We repaired it the scientific way by kicking it. That spark isn't even connected to the wire. Where's that one? I like the way that it seems to be pissing out sparks like it's petrol. This game is fun. Although I'm sure there's bound to be moments in the last couple of streams where I've gone, this game is not fun. My God, we are seriously taking on the evil gates this time. Hey, torch. Oh, hello there, puppy. Oh yeah, I haven't said. So Paige is currently in bed. She needed a nap, and the puppy has just come to join us. Say hello, peepees. Say hello to the people at home. I'm sure they would love to hear from you. Oh no, this gate is too evil. So evil. Such an evil gate. I love it.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Why? Oh, whatever. Sure, why not? Riot police, we'll say. Oh, she digging. She digging in the sofas. You trying to make your way to China? Ugh. For the first time in a long time. The dodge. Never mind. I was just about to say the dodge actually worked, and then it didn't. Yeah, go away. Don't shove me. So rude of him. He pushed me.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with
He's
Pat
busy
Maine.
tonight, yeah.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Milt?
I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars.
I don't know.
Helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
The helicopter ain't buzzing around no more. It got taken down by birds.
What's going on? Because it's just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Oh, it's a party, alright. It's a demon party.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Pick myself up some good old-fashioned energizers. Energizer batteries. Don't stick them up your bunny's bum to make it go faster. That's not how they work. Oh no, I died. So one fun thing with uploading these streams to my YouTube channel, which is of course TARDIS Tent, is that the copyright thing on it really is not happy. Because obviously it's outright playing real songs. So, not that I'm actually earning any money or anything, but if I were, I wouldn't be on these. I don't know why I felt compelled to share that, but I did. Again, just a fun little behind the scenes and nonsense thing. Hey! It felt like it had been too long since he'd swung at me, so... Fuck. Hey! Look at him go. Fading into the ether. So yeah. Even if like it weren't absolute abject horror and chaos trying to actually stream this, I wouldn't be making any money off even if it were an option to. So this is gonna clearly be a labor of love or torture. Not sure which yet. What's that? Is it paint? Oh no! Fuck. Don't go the wrong way. Woof. Hee hee. Getcha, bitch. Ah, paint. I definitely want to be going into a cave right now. Yeah, kinda do. What's that say? Trust no one in the dark. Trust no one in the dark. It's a Foster and Allen song. I don't trust no one in the dark, 'cause you never know who they are. They might be your neighbor, Darren, or they might be a guy you've never met before. Yes, that's what I call an impromptu Foster and Allen song. Actually, I will give a prize to anyone out there who knows what Foster and Allen is. Yeah, if you're watching this and you know what Foster and Allen is without having to like search it up, I will give you a prize. Because that would amaze me. Because there isn't much crossover for fans of spooky video games and Foster and musical stylings of Foster and Allen. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, because I mean, if I'm an example, then that is obviously true. But if I am one, then there are more. But yes. In fact, message me or comment your favorite Foster and Allen song. Mine's the Unicorn. No, it's not. It's the Fly. Oh, the fucking Fly. There was a little fly, and he flew into a store, and he shit upon the kitchen. He shit upon the floor, and he shit upon the table, and he shit upon the ham, and he shit upon the head of the little grocer man. Now the little grocer man got a little spray gun, swore that he would kill the fly before the day was done. But before he could count from 1 to 10, the little fly went shh on his baldy head again. Oh, there was a little fly, and he flew into a store, and he shit upon the table, and he shit upon the floor, and he shit upon the bacon, and he shit upon the ham, and he shit upon the head of the little grocer man. Well, the little grocer man had a little grocer wife, who swore that she would kill the fly if it meant her life. She got herself a hand grenade and laid it upon the floor, and they blew themselves to blazes as the fly flew out the door.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, we're at the radio station. What the hell? That's quick.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
I'm just going to steal your car. Oh, there was a little fly, and he flew into a store, and he shit upon the table, and he shit upon the floor.
Well,
Let the try to sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my walls in 1911.
1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in,
What
Mr.
the
Wake.
hell? How did you do that? Do you have psychic
I'm
powers?
so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Oh no.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from
Very
me.
funny.
Don't hurt her.
Whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
What's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Why is this guy so fucking gun happy? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe that's just this game's version of David Lynch's insane FBI agent. Very
I had
funny.
fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop.
Yes,
it was
because that's
probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Flares. Well, they both went up to heaven, and angels they were made. St. Peter said, good people, you will be repaid. The grocer got his angel's wings and flew up in the sky. Then he dived down like a bomber and he shit upon the fly. Oh, there was a little fly and he flew into a store and he shit upon the table and he shit upon the floor. And he shit upon the bacon and he shit upon the ham and he shit upon the head of the little grocer man. Not what I meant to do, but alright. Ah, a gun. Ah, a gun! Oh. And just like that, we've got no one else to fight. What a shame. I hear you muttering away in the woods.
There was no sensible reason for the power company workloads to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Bad time for my nose to be itchy. Ah. Oh, we're just going full fucking Rambo right now, huh? Jesus. Why are there so many of them? Ah! To justify the Rambo-esque situation. No. So rude. The darkness controls the Taken. I am the darkness. Some more Duracells, Energizers, my mistake. Don't want to be mixing up my my brands now. Oh, I see they're short. They only stay on for a certain amount of time. Ooh, what's that over there? Is that another manuscript page? What's that over there? Huh, so we actually are done with whatever was going on there, huh? No, I'm not sure. Okay, fine. I accept this. It served me very well in battle. Another manuscript. Manu. Script. A train. Hooray. Everyone knows you're safe when a train comes by. This loaded. No. I have a mobile phone.
Hello?
I had this on the
Most
other side.
stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. It's something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
Okay.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow.
Oh, good.
But she had called me. I could see a railway bridge up ahead.
Had she, though?
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Follow. What I say, and then surely two should follow. Now that is messing with my eyes.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Is that a possessed pipe? What the fuck? Oh, it's just possessed bits of metal. That's all. Whatever. I got killed by bridge, didn't I?
Car from there.
I just got killed by a piece of bridge. Climb the thing.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger,
The door?
and it was taking over everything in its path.
Bring it on, fucking bridge bits. From there, I thought that said the words of each train depot. I thought it said defeat the bridge, and frankly, as dumb as that sentence is, it's actually true. Where? Fucking bridge. I just wasted all my flares doing that, didn't I? But it's fine, I've beaten the bridge. God, this game's weird, and I kind of love it. Yeah, so this chapter is literally just everything goes fucking nuts. Gates, bridges, pipes, barrels, a random FBI agent. If it can go nuts.
I just started to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
Yeah, no
I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Yeah, Stephen King is also my inspiration. Well, one of my inspirations. So I don't think I've actually raved about Stephen King very much during the process of this, haven't I? I have spared you that horror, but now that he's brought him up, I would like to spend a moment just ranting and raving. I fucking love Stephen King. I have read, well, so I've read almost everything he's ever written. I have read everything he had ever written up to a certain point, because back in 2011, I set myself a challenge. I challenged myself to read every Stephen King book that I had not up to that point read, which was about 13 or so. And it was one of the best years of my life for reading, because I read so much. And it was Stephen King, so it was fantastic stuff. And it was a fun challenge, just being like, I'm going to read a lot of these really huge books. I was getting them left, right, and centre secondhand from like charity shops and secondhand book stores and all sorts of stuff. Really bulked out what I had access to. And yeah, I thoroughly loved it, and I very nearly succeeded, but I did fail. I failed between, I think it was on the 27th or the 28th of December 2011, because it was around then that Stephen King's then latest book, 11/22/63, came out. And at the time, I had only one book left to read, and that was Under the Dome. And foolishly, I put Under the Dome on hold so that I could read 11/22/63. And I remember finishing it on New Year's Day, which obviously meant that by that point I still had one book left to finish, and so I had failed my challenge. I had read... So I didn't read every Stephen King book in that time, because obviously I had read a number of them before, but like I said, I think it was about 30 I had to read, and I read 29 of them, essentially. And Under the Dome would become a bit of a bone of contention for me for quite a long time. I actually didn't actually finish reading it until like oh yes, the scary door.
Existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror.
Madness and horror.
All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course.
Oh, I bet.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you add?
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Burka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
In this scary door. This scary door. So dumb. I love it. Yeah, so I ended up not reading 11/22. Sorry, I did read 11/22/63, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. What I didn't end up reading was Under the Dome until like 2014, 2015. It was one that I really ended up putting off, and then for some bizarre reason, ever since then, I've not read many of his books. I do own most of them, but I've been lacking quite terribly. Oh, fuck. Oh. In terms of... I just realized this is an actual fucking... Deeper. Just fighting. Okay. Ugh. Fuck. So because it's more powerful, it requires more batteries. I defeated the digger! Hurrah! Is that it? Did we win? Yeah, so I ended up falling by the wayside, especially when he made his switch over to more like hardboiled detective stuff. I have read more of it since. I've read his short story collections because my darling wife Paige was good enough to buy me a couple of them, and as always, absolutely love them because he is amazing at his short stories. And novels-wise, I remember I sat down and I read Later in a single sitting because that was a great time. But I haven't read his the Gwendy books or the stuff from Mr. Mercedes onwards, but I've got those. I have also read The Institute. Thought that was really good. Didn't finish The Outsider for some reason. I need to go back and do that. Which Paige got obsessed with, and does inform me is definitely worth my time. I mean, like, 85% of Stephen King books are worth your time. There aren't many that I genuinely don't like. Obviously, there are some which drastically lack in the same level of quality. Especially when you get to like the late 80s, during like the major Coke days. Coke and alcohol days. Oh, here we go.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Christ, how long were we out there? Oh yeah, it was night when it came through.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
I feel like we never seem to get any closer to these mountains. They're always one nice sweeping panoramic shot away for some reason.
Today, I would meet the
Where's
kidnapper,
going with his
and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
I mean, I guess. You got rid of your gun, you dumbass? Wait, why are we running down the road? Am I meant to be in the car? Am I an idiot? Don't answer that. So yeah, Stephen King, well worth it. Especially his magnum opus with the Dark Tower series and the tie-ins, any other books that tie in with it.
I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI.
Barry was in jail.
The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Oh. We can just... There's a bunch of cars to jump in on. I'd like to get out of the car, please. Yeah, so if you've never read a Stephen King book before, how am I going to finish that sentence? I was going to say I highly recommend that if you're not going to read anything, read The Dark Tower. However, that's not exactly sound advice, because The Dark Tower is such an integral part of everything else he writes. Because for those who don't know, The Dark Tower is somehow a lesser publicly known aspect of his writing. I mean, obviously, it's not unknown. Don't for a moment think that that's what I'm saying. Is that an armchair? Why is there an armchair out here? Like, they're not unknown. Like, it's not like it's some sort of secret... Okay, can I sit in it? Can I stand in it? Yes. Can I sit and enjoy... Anyway, yeah. Like, I'm not going to say that no one knows what the Dark Tower is. It's a niche thing, because it's not. If you're a fan of Stephen King, you know about the Dark Tower. However, if you're just someone who mostly watches the movies based on his books, and maybe has read just, like, It and The Stand, then you may not be aware. Or if you are aware and you've just been like, why would I want to read it? They're not the ones that have, like, all these big hype movies about them. The Dark Tower is Stephen King's magnum opus, 100%. It is the series that he has always wanted to write, and obviously he did. But, like, all of his writing centers on the Dark Tower. What have we got?
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a A lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note,
thanks, Pat.
I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Yeah, The Dark Tower is his fantasy series. It is a story that couldn't be told even amongst only the books with the title The Dark Tower. It is a story that is woven throughout the winding mythos that he has created. There are stories that are either completely standalone or obviously part of the same world that are either integral or dip into the Dark Tower. Some of the more obvious ones obviously being things like The Stand, which is directly related to events in the Dark Tower. Books like Through the Eyes of the Dragon and Salem's Lot are vital to understanding the overarching story. And even just small like parts of short stories and parts of other things that he's done over the years are also linked in various ways.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Interesting. So that... I know I was talking about Stephen King a moment ago, but that is another interesting topic that the Paige and I have discussed a few times. So, Paige and I are obviously 100% dedicated in love, completely, you know, we're perfect for each other, you know, we feel we complete each other, we together form one complete unit. Like, it's not hyperbole to say that, you know, we feel that we have found each other as our one, so to speak. But this concept that there is only one soulmate out there for you, you know, I don't believe in that. I don't believe that there is only one person for you in the entire world, because of a number of reasons. First and foremost, statistically, that's dumb. Like, if there is only, in the entirety of all existence, one person meant for you, then how are you ever going to find them? Like, for people who are always like, oh yeah, you know, there's only one person out there and I found them, like, the number of people who believe that and say they have found their one person is staggering. And given that right now there are, what, at least 8 billion people on the planet, how on earth are you expected to find that one person? And also, why would, if there can be only one person for each person, why would that person exist at the same time as you? Like, what guarantee is there that there would be one person in the world that, you know, exists that is meant for you? Like, if that were true, if, statistically speaking, there was one person in all of human existence who was made specifically for you...
early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Then who says that that person is out there right now? Who says that that person didn't exist 2,000 years ago? You know, like, if there's one person for you, then that person could have died centuries ago. That person might not exist for another couple of thousand years. Like,
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope.
Jesus.
It was all a waste of time.
You spent a
bastard
whole
never
day
showed
there.
up.
A whole ass day. Oh, there we go.
Wait,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah!
If he wants the manuscript, then why wouldn't he have shown up?
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Nonsense. Yeah. So...
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, so if there's one person, then who's to say that person lived and died hundreds of years ago? Like, or even if they are alive, like, why is your one person not currently living in Thailand, married to someone else? You know, like, I think, statistically speaking, it is impossible that there is only one person out there in the whole of existence for everyone. But that's not to say that I don't believe in the romance of falling in love, because there are people that you can match with in that. romantic way, and that you can have the perfect life with. Like, there are hundreds of them. And depending upon how willing you are to change as a person, you could make even more. Like, Paige and I, we met through OkCupid. So, obviously, we met online. We are from two very disparate times, different places in the country. Hell, I mean, when we met, she'd not long come back from New Zealand. Like, she's not from New Zealand, but she used to live in New Zealand. And 10 years ago, I had no way of knowing that, you know, the person I would fall in love with and marry would be living in New Zealand. I would never think to look there. But that didn't preclude the fact that that's where she was at the time. Now, I always believed that, yes, somewhere out there at any one given time was the person that I would wind up being with. And that is true, because obviously, now that I've found her and now that we're married, I can safely say that, you know, my waiting, my searching was not fruitless. You know, I found her. And she is definitely the one person that I ever wanted to be with. And were the worst to happen and we were to end up splitting up, I probably won't be able to move on. Like, I'm willing to admit that and accept that, because, you know, as a person, I have my own psychological hang-ups that make it difficult for me to form those kinds of relationships. And I got extremely lucky that I happened to find her. But I don't think she was the only person in all of human existence for me. I just think that we have become the only person in existence for each other. And if you're willing to put in the time and the effort and the personal, like, growth and honesty that is necessary to form a relationship, then you will find your person, you know, the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. But I don't think anyone who says, you know, oh yeah, there's only one person for me and it happens to be someone they went to school with, like, the chances of that happening are infinitesimal. I mean, I don't think that's true in any shape or form. Like, I know that obviously, you know, schoolyard relationships can indeed last forever, but it's very, very unlikely. Because remember, we've got no control over who we're with when we're in school. We're in classes that are designated by other people, and the group of people that are around us, the peer group, is entirely reliant on, you know, the very closed society of people who happen to be within your age range, within, you know, catchment distance of that school. You know, it's kind of nuts to think that under those circumstances you would find someone who would be the one for you. For fuck's sake, really? Oh. However, I do very much believe in love. I do believe in falling in love, and I do believe in working on yourself and with someone else to build a relationship that will last forever. And I feel I have found my person in Paige. She is someone who I am always willing to adapt and grow and change for. Not necessarily change who I am at my core, but if there are things about myself that are just generally not great traits, I am more than willing to change them to ensure that we remain happy together. As I know the same is true for her. Because you have to be willing to grow as a person in order to be with someone. Because that's what's going to happen. If you spend the rest of your life with someone, when the pair of you finally go, when you die of old age as a couple, you're not going to be the same people you were when you first met. because we are constantly changing and growing and evolving as people as we get older. Because that is what being a human is. It's a constant, ever-present series of growths and evolutions and changes. No one ever stays the same throughout the course of their entire life. It's just all about finding the person you are willing and happy to change with, you know? Let me guess. Has it crashed? Wait. Doesn't seem like it. Weird. So yeah, that was my thoughts on that conversation, in case anyone gave a shit. If you don't, that's fine, I apologize for listening to that. However, again, as with all things, I would love to hear your opinions. Just because I believe what I believe doesn't mean that what other people believe isn't right. It's just what I believe, and I'm more than I am happy to learn what other people think and feel. Because what is life but, you know, sharing our experiences and our worldviews and learning to grow and change with one another as we adapt and adopt people's opinions and concepts and thoughts.
What the hell?
It's the storm, the tornado. It's an angry tornado. Oh, it fucked off. Okay, fair enough.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Always. I mean, I feel like that's how I live every day. Trying to find ways to avoid electrocution. Yeah, I thought that was a manuscript page. Hello. How are you? What are you over there? Oops. What do you mean this stream has ended? Has Twitch crashed out on me? think it has. Fuck. Yep. It's been doing that again. Fuck's sake. Why is it like this? The recording better be good at least. Checkpoint. Flare gun, hooray. Oh, interesting. Okay. So in order to get over to the next place, we're going to have to turn the power off, which means deliberately putting ourselves in darkness. That's legitimately quite clever. I like it. There we go. It's off, but now there's no light. Now is really not the time for getting distracted by extreme bullshit. Oh. I was wondering why I could hear that again. Ah, hello. Fuck. Cutting off. Hey. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, fuck off. Come on. The fuck was that? Why wasn't I dodging then? We're doing this again, are we? Okay, it just hit me that time. Didn't hit me any other time. Come on. I dodged that. Here we go again with this shit. Again. Thank. Got the trophy for having killed 50 enemies with. So that's nice. Again, proves that there's so much of my having played this before that I have no memory of. Just get this out of the way before I come flying back into what I'm expecting. Ah, what the fuck? Well, that would have been useful to have had over there. Oh well. Too late now. Oh, hello. trust no one in the dark. What about the... So you say don't trust anyone in the dark, but what about this yellow writing? Can I trust that? Or is that also part of no one? Trust no one except the mysterious writing. Oh, it's that armchair again. This is the same one, just out on its adventures, or what? Follow. Trust you? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Go down here, can't get back up again. There's all these. Oh, I thought it was a police car for some reason. I was gonna say, what's up with all these fucked up police cars again? What? Okay. Sure. Okay. Turn off the lights again. It's not like the power didn't.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Or anyone. Standard equipment, really. Anything of any interest hidden back here? No yellow paint? No, it's all just closed off, that's fine. Got nowhere else to go but forward. Alright, is that all spooky shadow goo we got? Bye! That was the real fast now, so that's fair. I take that hit because I failed. Ooh, manuscript. Nope. Okay. That was not evil bird. That is just regular bird throwing barrels at me. We go this way. Hey, Luna Matthew 04. How are you doing? welcome to this madness. I apologize if it is disruptive and uninteresting. But how are... oh, shit. How are you? Oh. You're welcome. I'm not too bad myself. Just going through the usual motions of trying to stream this game and it not exactly going to plan. So far, this is definitely the one that has given me the most technical difficulties. How's the game going? Yes, I am very much enjoying it. It has its moments of frustration and a few things that I've been able to nitpick here and there, but ultimately it's a good game. I'm enjoying it. I am looking forward to uncovering more of the secrets as I go in the background to like the hardcore mode or whatever it's called. Insane nightmare difficulty. That's the one. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good laugh.
I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough,
I said the only issue I've been having is a technical one. In that, for some reason, I don't know if it's my PC or my internet or what, but something about it just doesn't seem to enjoy. Ah, nice. Pump action shopping. Something about this game seems to welcome technical issues. Some more light on this situation. Oh, hello. Wow. Have you played this before? It's been shit for days. Don't know why. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. See, our internet's normally pretty good, but as I said, it's just for some reason every Tuesday trying to stream this just want to go well. But I hope your internet issues get resolved nice and quickly, because we all know how awful it is to not have a decent connection. Fuck. I got double teamed on that one. Should have been paying more attention. Shut in.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Make him talk. Is this your main game? Are you playing any type of game on stream? I'm playing all sorts. I've got a huge backlog of games that I've been trying to work through that I've either bought specifically for streaming purposes or just never really got around to. At the moment, this is just this was something that my wife chose. At the moment, I am also streaming Persona 3 alongside this on a Thursday. That started on Saturday. I know I just said on a Thursday, but you know. I started it on Saturday, and every Thursday going forward will be P3. And then this until this is finished, and then I will have something else lined up. But yeah, it's generally... Actually, I want to say it's a nice variety of things, but there is a bit of a theme amongst a lot of the last few games I've been playing. It's mostly, for some reason, been horror stuff, or survival horror. And I went through one period where all I seemed to be playing was feudal Japan games. Games set in feudal Japan, but quite nothing great games, so at least there's been that. What about you? Are you, I assume you're a fan of the video games. Do you stream any yourself, or just play casually? I have played it. I do own them. I'm not entirely sure whether I will be streaming them. Probably will, because my wife is a huge fan, and I am a sarcastic asshole. So those games would certainly provide a degree of entertainment, I'm sure. First, though, I'd have to get my keys back from my sister. That's a good way of doing it. Exploring new games on Twitch is a good way. I've discovered that there's a lot of people out there who are pretty good at either showing you stuff that's just come out or stuff that people have missed. It's a really good way of like getting into more stuff. I think that's part of what I like. What I'm trying to do as well is I find older and obscure game. It's like give damage. Yes, they're like strange shadow creatures. They're either possessed by shadows or they're just manifestations of shadows. I'm not entirely sure, but basically they're incorporeal but able to hurt you until you shine the light on them enough to sort of burst them into reality, so to speak. Then you can shoot them in the face, as all polite, civilized people do. We are currently trying to rescue our missing wife, who has apparently been kidnapped, because we wrote a manuscript. I'm not entirely sure how the two things connect. In fact, I'm not even fully convinced that this supposed kidnapper even exists. Yeah, that's totally fair. But I have been paying attention. At least, I would hope I would be able to explain what's been going on. Unfortunately, I can't even say you should go and check out my older streams of this, and that'll make more sense. But because they're, like I mentioned earlier, a logistical nightmare. The recordings have not gone down very well. In fact, I think this has probably been the most stable one so far. Oh. Oh, the trees are falling down again.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Was it indeed? We'll have to find out, won't we, Alan? Yeah, fortunately Alan himself is here to explain to us what's going on from time to time, so we're not always in the dark.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Wow. Man. Yeah, man. Come out of hiding. Say about myself. Yeah, you please feel free to tell me about yourself. Always happy to learn about new people. It's part of what I insist. Yeah, every now and then you come across these particularly fast ones. They are a challenge. You genuinely have nothing. Got him. Yay. So yes, please tell me about yourself. Nice healing light. No light, no paint there. This kind of seems like an ideal place to have squirreled away some bits, but I guess not. Alright, we're back on Myself, Luna, I'm a visual custom artist from the USA and a lazy girl with no gaming skills. For 5 years I've been turning gamer vibes into colourful art. Think of me as Picasso of pixelated world. It's really neat to meet and chat with you. Yes, it was neat to meet and chat with you too. As an artist, I assume you have Instagram or Twitter or whatnots, wherever you're posting your art, do you? Please feel free to
The place was dead.
let me
A
know
ghost town.
what
Had
it
been for
is, and I
decades,
can
maybe a century.
plug it and check it out. 'Cause we do, Jesus. 'Cause we do like to try and help spread the word for people around here. I'm all about ensuring that other people get their chance to put themselves forward, and can I come in through here? No. Is there any point to it? No. Okay, nothing. That's fine. That's fine. We'll take that though, thank you. Recently started posting my artwork on there, but there's some of them, if you like, I can share with you in DM. Sure thing. And like I said, if you want me to announce your Instagram, there you go, Luna_Matthews04. I will. Obviously, I can't do anything right at this second, but as soon as I am done with this, I will give you a follow and check out your art. And anyone else who is interested in seeing what this Luna Matthews art is like, please check them out as well. Luna_Matthews with an S. So LUNA_MATTHEWS04. Check them out. You are welcome. I mean, you've made the effort to come and speak to me, so I'll absolutely shout you out. You know, you deserve that. When we try and put ourselves out there, it's only right that we should support one another. You know. Nothing else? No. I was hoping for some ammo or something, but I guess not. I'm guessing we must be nearing. Oh no. The very railway is possessed. Is that a fridge? Shadow Ghost throwing fridges at me now. So mean. Come at me. Haha. Haha. No, not a tractor. Shit. Oh, shit. The tractor. Everything's getting me now. Boom. Anything else? We good? Gonna throw anything else at me? Kitchen sink? Pool table? 4-poster bed, maybe? Oh, that was close. Camera was on the wrong shoulder. Okay. Now here we go again. I got you, whatever you are. Oh, it's a boxcar. Just a literal part of a train. I feel like I'm in a Mel Brooks movie. A key. My Insta is the TARDIS tent, the same as it is on here. Pretty much anywhere you want to find me, be it Twitter, be it Blue Sky, be it here, YouTube, just search the TARDIS tent or TARDIS tent and you will find me. I'm a very simple guy who likes to keep things relatively organized, or tries to. And yet my YouTube is a mess. Flare gun ammo, hooray. On my Instagram and Twitter and ooh, there we go.
Anything outside of riding
Hello,
is a
puppy.
struggle.
How can I help
I
you?
feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs.
The peanut has
There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane.
Oh,
it's
bless
very
you.
hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it.
She
He's a poet,
snorted on my knee.
and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise.
Grim.
Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian
Hit
presence
me a
lurks.
message? No, thank you. I will.
crawl back
That's it. I
upstairs.
will respond
I'll borrow these things for my story.
shortly.
They ring
The
true.
stream is nearly
They
done.
fit.
And I will give you a follow, and again, like I said with everyone else, go check them out as well. Hello. This beast is demanding right now. Hunting rifle, yeah. Yes, what do you want, puppy? How can I help you? I know. You too. It's not time for plays though. Sorry. See too. Waving your bum in the air like you just don't care. Oh, she's scrabbling. She's scrabbling nuts. She's scrabbling. Oh no. Picture are good on Insta like that. What? Just my, yeah, I don't know why, but I just figured I'd try and make all of my announcement pictures all the same, you know, just keep them on pieced, so to speak. So, it's all just me in front of my screen that I stream on, so tells people what's going on. Off she goes. Likewise, my TikTok video announcements are also done in front of it. Yellow.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Spelling errors and insults. There we go. Nice. But yes, thank you. While I may be absolutely shit when it comes to art, photography is my thing. So, I thought I'd use that in a capacity.
Birds.
To sort of amusingly organize my announcements. What are you doing, birds? You coming for me? Just out of reach. Come on. Come on, bring it on. Ah, more. Let's just run. Ah, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Got to go. I'll catch you later. If you message me back, I will indeed message you back. Lovely to chat with you. Love to hang out on your channel more. Please do. You are always welcome. I welcome anyone who wants to come in and chat. I will usually respond unless I'm particularly blind, which does happen sometimes, but I apologize in advance. But yeah, anytime you're on, please feel free to drop a message. I will always endeavor to include you, and I appreciate any and all time that you ever give to me. See if we can get across there without dying this time. The birds are definitely not a threat. My own ability to run in a straight line is. And you? Hey, do. PP. That'll do. Oh, could have just come through here. I figured I was still gonna be exposed. I guess not. We in a cave now. Alan. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is the forward, so we're gonna go back down this way. It's down here. Anything exciting?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Oh, horrifying. I guess we're not allowed down there yet, are we? We're gonna be back, though. I just know it. We'll be back. Hoo. It seems pretty insistent on doing his hammer right now, so guess we're about to take something on.
All accidents could be prevented.
Any more for any more? That can't be it, surely. Well, alright. Alright, alright.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on.
Wow.
Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Where are we at? Whoop. Who? I assume that's where it needs to be. It's funny how the language of puzzles just sort of settles itself in your mind. You're able to look at something like that and go, oh, no, I was wrong. See? This is what happens when you make an assumption. That's what happens when you make an assumption. You look like an ass, and the ump will shun you. kick. Because kicks solve everything. And now we go all the way up. Oh. See, kicks solve everything. What's up here? Oh, it's the mirror piece. Okay. So what's down here? Oops. Maybe down is the right way. Yeah. Down appears to be the right way, so we actually want to go up. Yes, please, flares. Climb a ladder. Manuscript. Damn, that's some pretty mountains. Start the flares.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Yeah. No thanks. Come on. Where are you gonna come from? I hear you. Oh. Come on, I fucking dare you. Oh, hello. Just threw a train at me, motherfucker.
Shit.
You're still not there yet? More ammo. Mo ammo means mo problems, mo troubles. Oh. The only thing worse than a fucking cable car. An old rickety rope and wood bridge. Ultra double triple fuck that. I figured it would be over by now. And I kind of needed to be. Also, I think the stream crashed out again. A house. Well, a large building. With a cellar. Oh, mountain ruins, of course. Tom, I miss you, Tom. Thomas Zane, you talk to me on TV. I miss you, Tom. Who did this? Tom. Oh, fuck. I curse you, Thomas Zane. That's pretty clever. I like the way that that's all laid out, because obviously when you come in, you're going to see those ones first, and it's going to draw you around to the madness. Nice. It's so dusty in here. Right, well, if that's a checkpoint, then I'm going to have to call it there, because, Jesus. This has been going for quite a while now, and again, fucking stream crashed, but hopefully the recording didn't. Doesn't seem to have. Very frustrating, very annoying. But here we are. It seems to mostly just be this. At least Persona 3 went down fine, so Thursday we'll be doing some more Persona 3. Possibly, bless you, Puppy's here to tell me off for taking so long. Hopefully we'll have more time on the weekend as well. That would be quite nice if possible. But if not, then obviously I will see you next Tuesday for some more of this. Beyond that, I mean, really, I hope you have yourselves a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you don't get lured into the woods by a madman who may or may not be a figment of your imagination. And I hope that we will cross paths again. So until next time, bye-bye. Bye-bye.